multiple countries speaking out in support of Israel as it defended itself against a charge of genocide at the International Court of Justice. In the second day of hearings, Israel rejected allegations levied by South Africa that its campaign against Hamas amounts to genocide against the Palestinian people. They said that, if anything, it's Hamas who is guilty of genocide.
The core of genocide is intent. Without intent, there can be no genocide in law.
Israel defending itself today against a claim of genocide from South Africa at the United Nations top court.
The entirety of its case hinges on a deliberately curated, decontextualized, and manipulative description of the reality of current hostilities.
Israel rejected accusations brought by South Africa as false and grossly distorted, calling on judges to dismiss the request to halt its offensive, saying it would leave it defenseless.
Astonishingly, the court has been requested to indicate a provisional measure calling on Israel to suspend its military operations. But this amounts to an attempt to deny Israel its ability to meet its obligations to the defense of its citizens, to the hostages, and to over 110,000 internally displaced Israelis.
South Africa, which filed the lawsuit at the International Court of Justice in December, said in their testimony yesterday that Israel's aerial and ground offensive aimed to bring about the destruction of the population of Gaza.
Israel has a genocidal intent against the Palestinians in Gaza. That is evident from the way in which Israel's military attack is being conducted.
Despite South Africa's claims, Israel is getting some international support today. Germany saying in a statement that it will intervene in the World Court proceedings against Israel and that there is no basis whatsoever for an accusation of genocide. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau also speaking up, finally making the country's position on the ICJ charges known.
Canada right now is directly engaged in at least 5 different cases at the ICJ because we believe in the importance of that as an institution. But our wholehearted support of the ICJ and its processes does not mean that we support the premise of the case brought forward by South Africa.
The October 7th Hamas attack in southern Israel that triggered the war killed around 1,200 people and saw some 250 others taken hostage by militants. Israel's responding assault in Gaza has killed more than 23,000 people, some 70% of them women and children.
No armed attack on a state territory, no matter how serious, even an attack involving atrocity crimes, can provide any justification for or defense to breaches to the convention.
The application and request should be dismissed for what they are: a libel designed to deny Israel the right to defend itself according to the law from the unprecedented terrorist onslaught it continues to face.
In the coming days, a panel of judges will decide whether to grant South Africa's request for an emergency military halt in Gaza. It's unclear if Israel would comply with any court order. A final ruling from the court on whether it believes Israel has committed genocide could take years.